Good morning, everyone. Good morning, my MEMOS colleagues and dear professor. My name is Jing Zhao, and before presenting my project, I would like to present where I come from. So I've been putting on the FISU uniform for my entire MEMOS journey, because I know not everybody knows what is FISU. So FISU stands for La Fédération Internationale du Sport Universitaire, International University Sports Federation. So I'm not really from, I saw some people nodding. Thank you very much for having known us. So we do university sports. And consequently, my research project is to see FISU Summer Games future direction. And you might have a second question, what is FISU Summer Games? So the FISU Summer Games, we had a previous known name called, maybe a little bit better known, Universiad, Summer Universiad. Thank you very much. We are a multi-sport event. We had our very first edition in 1969. So we're a multi-sport event that is 65-year-old, but still young, because we're university sports. This multi-sport event is targeting at university students. We do that every 2 years in a different host city. We have 15 compulsory sports, and we also allow our host city to choose up to 3 optional sports. We actually attract delegations from all over the world, typically on a scale of 110, 120 delegations, and around 12,000 athletes and delegation officials. So it's probably an unknown part, but still quite big. And my research topic was to see, with an event like this, to be in accordance with the FISU Global Strategy, and of course, the trends of the modern mega sport events, where should we go in the future? And in order to study the research, of course, I had a quick review on existing knowledge. So to start with, naturally, I went to Google. I typed in future trends for FISU Summer Games. An outcome was nothing. Nobody was ever studying where the university I should go. So I listened to my tutor. Thanks a lot, Lisa. She said, Jing, you need to research on the mega sport events because FISU Games, Universiad, nobody's doing study on that. So I changed my direction. I started searching mega sport events future trends. And here are the outcomes. Top 1 keyword, technology. So it shows cutting edge technologies having more and more influence on having mega sport events all around live broadcasting, technology, games management system, ticketing, spectator experience. Technology is one of the keywords for the future. The second keyword I got was hosting. So nowadays, for a mega sport event like Olympics or FISU Games, if I may say that, for developing countries, there are lack of funding and infrastructure. They have challenges in having that. So they have to have impetus in order to have it. For the developed countries, they wouldn't go for it unless it has a very significant impact, sustainability, legacy, or historical reasons. That's why getting a good host city is getting more and more tricky, and we have to be innovative and have sustainable strategy in looking for them. The third keyword we found, festival. I love that. So apparently sport is the core for sport event, but it's not the only thing for sport event. And the mega sport event are getting more and more festival-like with lots of elements on culture and to emerge with the local community. So having reviewed the existing knowledge on mega sport event, I went to my methodology and I chose to do interviews, questionnaires, and also benchmarking. We chose 4 different categories to do interviews, including the international federations, the hosting city organizing committees, the athletes who take part in the FISU Games, and also experts in multi-sport events. We had interviews mainly focused on 2 questions. What's their impression on the FISU Games? And how would you recommend to get it better? Good news was everybody says, oh, what's nice. It was honor for me to be on behalf of my country to compete in international global stage. IFs are like, no, FISU Games is still quite important for us. That's the main focus for university sports. And they gave us lots of recommendations. I had 47 recommendations categorized into 7 categories. For the questionnaire, I questionnaire our NUSF, National University Sports Federation. And they also gave us lots of feedbacks in hosting, taking part, and everything. And eventually to benchmark, I benchmarked mainly on 4 areas on sports and culture to see what other events are doing. And here we come to the conclusions, 6 recommendations in different categories. So sport program is the core. We need to be more flexible to see what we want and what we don't want. We want parasport. We don't want sport that is not popular in universities. We need to have a FISU Games Park and to do host university projects to be connected with universities. And also we need to improve our requirements. We need to maintain relations, and we need to build our brand awareness. And they have different importance that I try to categorize in different ways. And that actually concludes my presentation today. 7 minutes is limited. If anyone is interested, welcome to talk with me after. Thank you very much.